New development in the fight over a homeless camp on 3rd Street. Within the last hour, the mayor of Cincinnati says he's involving the county prosecutor to move these tents that occupy 3rd Street. In a statement just released, the mayor says, quote, "It is unacceptable that individuals and activists continue to illegally camp with tents in the right-of-way. This presents a clear and present health and safety hazard." He goes on to say in this statement, "I also asked for and have obtained the assistance of Hamilton County Prosecutor Joe Deters." The mayor plans to file actions and motions in state and federal court. Hours ago, the city cleaned the 3rd Street area that's been home to these homeless folks. And folks living on 3rd Street put their tents back up, though, and belongings back in place after that cleaning. And those camps expect to stay in place after a lawsuit filed earlier today challenges the constitutionality of using Ohio's criminal trespass law to remove people living there. New at 6, we have reaction from the Downtown Residents Council, but our team coverage starts with Tom McKee, who spoke with some of the folks living on 3rd Street. Tom?
Now, we've heard their concerns before. They are addiction services, mental health services, and jobs. But the most important thing you're going to hear from the folks in those tents is they need permanent housing that's affordable. Otto Hammond Jr. and Aaron Bickett are 2 of the 3 dozen homeless people living on 3rd Street right now. They know it's tough going and that many people don't like seeing them in tents along a busy thoroughfare. But
we all survive on the streets. There's survival. Everybody's got to survive down here. Right.
There's agreement between these 2 that they appreciate handouts, but say they need a lot more than that.
Give us a job ID, a birth certificate, a social security card.
I can't have a job.
And you won't see me. You'll see me in a work outfit.
Mayor John Cranley has called the colony a health hazard, a comment that Josh Spring of the Greater Cincinnati Homeless Coalition detests.
Last year, more than 138 people died because of homelessness in our city. 138 people.
Prison to death.
That is a public health concern.
The survey of downtown residents and business owners shows concern for the city's image due to the camp.
That's not the message you want to send to these folks. It is true, but that only causes them to dig in even further.
But the bottom line here is that permanent housing, not shelters, would go a long way towards solving the problem.
This is a human rights issue, and we now need to see a person's economic status is tied to their human rights.
Until that happens, 3rd Street is home.
We got church come out here, give us food, gives us clothes, gives us shoes. Hey, all we ask for is help. All we're asking for is help and to stay.
Now, the city did come in and clean for 2 hours along 3rd Street there. I can tell you there are many fewer tents than there were early this morning. But the camp remains, of course, until those federal courts rule on the constitutional issues. So what do downtown residents think of all this? My colleague Brianna Harper has been checking that out, and she's live with that information. Brianna?
Yeah, Tom, while those who live in tents here along 3rd Street are continuing to call this place home, other downtown residents are fighting for more alternative long-term options for those experiencing homelessness. The Downtown Residents Council is asking Cincinnati City Council to be included in the discussions moving forward that involve the downtown homeless camps. Those who have homes downtown say there needs to be a short-term solution and a long-term solution that can satisfy both sides.
The trouble is we keep hearing about task force, and that's been going on for a couple of years, and then they seem to just evaporate. So we want a solution.
Now, throughout this process of relocating the homeless camp, the Downtown Council president says she's received letters from concerned residents who say they're now reconsidering living near this area of downtown at 3rd Street and Lytle Place. Now, of course, the next step is to figure out what exactly will happen to those homeless tents near the Lytle Tunnel. The council president tells me she's already been in contact with Jeff Pastor, the council member, as well as council members Denard and Greg Slansman, to figure out what next will be with them. For now, reporting live downtown, Brianna Harper, 9 on your side.
Brianna, Tom, thank you.